Hi guys, welcome back to the Daily Drip Culture. So as you can tell from the title, today we're going to do a full glam woodsy look. So we're going to play with green and gold because we're proudly South African. And we're going to show you just on the eyes how to do this look. You can do it for events, you can do it going out for a party, or if you do like full glam for an everyday look, this is a very nice look for you to do. So I'm here again today with my sister Danielle, and she's gonna do the look on me. She's also gonna explain all the different colors and palettes that she used for this. Again, you can recreate this looks with cheap alternatives from Discam or Clicks, or if you find a brand that you like online. But let us know in the comments if you want to know more about the products that we use every day.
So we're going to start with priming the eye. I'm going to use my paint pot. This is soft ochre from MAC. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dip my little flat brush in there. It's a little no-name brush that I've got. And I just like to use these little brushes for applying the concealer or the primer, whatever you want to call it, all over the eye. So what I like to do is just outline my brows first, just to give it a more defining look, and just sweep it all over your lid and make sure you cover the whole lid to avoid any creasing and fine lines.
So it's just a base for applying your eyeshadow, so it comes out more pigmented on your eye and it doesn't fade during the day.
Again, you can use any concealer. You can use even Shape Tape from Tarte. That's also a favorite of mine. It's a very thick consistency, and because it stays on so long, it prevents your eyeshadow from creasing and falling off your eye.
You can get this Tarte Shape Tape. You can get it on Boutique SA. Yet again, this is not an ad. We just like Boutique SA because you can get a lot of Sephora products and overseas products that you would generally not find in South Africa. They do have all of the more exclusive brands like Morphe and Tarte and Huda Beauty. If you are interested in brands like that, the more exclusive brands that you see overseas on Instagram or Facebook, you can go check out their page. They do have an online shop, so you can go shop for more exclusive makeup on their store.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use Tarte's little palette. The name is Game On. The color I'm going to use for the base is Stock It Up. It's just a neutral color, just to set my eye with a powdery color. You can even use any powder you have at hand to do this.
You could even use baby powder if you want to set your concealer on your eye.
Okay, the next color I'm going to use is Game Changer. It's like a mustardy color, and I'm going to use my fairer brush, the blending side, just to give the eye a little bit of a pop of color. I just want a more darker mustardy color there, so I'm just putting a little bit on the tip of my brush and just blending it out, making sure I've got the color that I want. So the next color I'm going to use, it's also from the Tetris palette. It's Game Night. It's like a dirty golden color. So I'm going to use this brush. It's from the Naked palette, Urban Decay. I'm going to use the fluffy side of the brush. Next up, we're going to do the eyelid. So we're using this color from Wet n Wild. It's the color Envy E350A. As you can see, it's a nice greeny shimmery color.
I love these little Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. You literally get them in any color you can think of. And I think they're like 20 or 30 rand for such a small little eyeshadow.
Yes,
And
it's like
you can
$1.
you can basically build a palette with these small eyeshadow, smaller palettes.
Okay, so I'm going to use my eye crease brush. It's also from Shayna B, Miami. It's also a little dome brush, but the bristles are very compact. I'm battling a bit to get it off onto her eye. So my next best option is my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray. It's basically like a hairspray to pick up the eyeshadow a lot better and making it so much brighter. So, what you do when you have a lot of fallout is you just take a bristling brush and you just, with short, strong sweeps, you just brush it away from the eye area, and there'll be a little left, and you can just fix it afterwards when you finish with your look. So the next color we're going to take is a brown. I'm going to take my palette from Morphe. It's my 25A palette. You're going to use the color. It's going to be a little bit of a mix of just shadow and destination. It's basically this color and that color.
So this is more of a smoky glam look. You can also, if you want to be a little bit more adventurous, you can do a cut crease look with this, and you can add a little bit of a gold shimmer or a silver if you rather like silver than gold. But today we're going to do more of the smoky full glam look.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Fairer brush again. So it's very difficult, and a lot of people don't have a lot of the same brushes lying around. So what I did is I just ordered myself some of this sponge. I ordered a huge piece online, and I just cut it up in little squares. So what it does, if you can see there, I'm going to show you. It just takes off all of the product on your brush.
Make it super easy to clean.
And it's basically clean again. So I'm going to use this glittery brown just a little bit. I just want to flush it out and connect the two colors. So now you can see we've connected the colors there and we've blended out all the harsh lines. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the flat side of my naked brush from Urban Decay. I'm going to use the color Destination, again from my Morph palette in 25A, the Copper Spice. The reason why I'm using this flat brush is I want to basically make a bit of a harsh line there, just to exaggerate the crease of the eye. Now I'm just gonna clean the flat side of my Ferro brush. Again, this is the Ferro brush 22E Shade and Blend, and I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetic palette. Now I'm gonna use the color Pulsar just for the inner corners.
So it's a soft
of the eyes. It's like a soft goldish
it's
color.
like a champagne
Yes.
gold color.
So I'm going to use my Anastasia palette, and this is the light kit. This is the contouring kit, and I'm going to just go in with the lightest color there, if you can see the top. Take my beauty blending brush sponge, and I'm going to go in underneath the eyes just to remove that excess build-up and just cover that. Just give it a little bit of a pop. I'm going to use the other side of my beauty blending brush because I don't want to give her a green sea monster under eye.
Now, yet again, if you are doing your eyeshadow look before you put on your base and stuff, then you don't have to do this step because you're going to have to go over it anyway with your foundation. But if you are doing it this way around, you're doing your eyeshadow or your eye look after you did your base, then you can also just use, yet again, any contour, not any contour, any concealer that you have, or your foundation, whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bronzer. This is from Ofra, and it's the color Bronzer Americano. As you can see, it's a nice bronze mattish color. We're going to use this concealer brush, also from Shayna B. It's a little flat, compact little brush. This is for the under eye area. So you can either use green or brown. So I prefer using a matte color underneath the eye. Again, we're going to use the Morph palette in the color Destination, and this is the palette 25E, the Copper Spice. I don't like to use shimmery colors under the eyes, otherwise it makes your eye look messy, and it looks a little bit of oily, if I can put it that way.
And also the glitter travels all over your face, and then you end up at the end of the day not getting the glitter off of your face, even if you wash it 1,000,000 times.
So you can just look up and you start at the outer corner and as close to the lash line as you possibly can.
If you want a more dramatic look, you have the same amount of darkness that you have on the outside all the way through to the inside. But if you do like the more smoky look, start on the outside corner, because if you go towards the inside of the eye, then there's less eyeshadow being transferred on, so it's gonna have a smooth fade from dark to light.
So next up, I'm going to use my Rimmel Exaggerate liquid eyeliner. I like this eyeliner. It's got a very defined tip. It's thicker than the usual line, but it gives you more control. I don't like the long elongated ones because it's very loose.
Yet again, you can take if you don't like the liquid eyeliner to go on the inside of your waterline, you can take a black eyeliner pencil and just color in on the top lash on the waterline, so that there is no white or open gaps in your
Your application of your eyeliner.
Yeah, of your eyeliner.
In the application of your eyeliner. Next up, we're going to do the eyelashes. So my favorite is the Punk Volumizer Mascara from Douche. And as you can see in our previous video, it has very thick bristles, it's very compacted, it picks up a lot of product.
And it transfers a lot of product.
Yes.
For a more dramatic eye look. And yet again, there are cheaper alternatives to these that you can find in shops in South Africa. So just yet again, look for a very thick, big applicator with short, compact bristles. It would give you the same effect.
So again, applying someone's mascara for them, let them look down in a mirror, and you can look in the mirror and you can apply it as if you're applying your own mascara. Ja, man. I'm gonna apply the glue to the lashes. So the lashes we're using today, it's the Flower Girl number 114. It's the Cheryl line, and it's from Eyelid. It looks like your common wispies that you get, so I usually take them off and just do this just to give them a little bit of flexibility. And just again, I usually start in the middle outwards, and then I reapply on the outer corners to make sure there's enough glue that it doesn't come loose.
I don't know what's more irritating, when your eyelashes start to pull off on the sides, either sides, and then it start poking in the eye.
Yeah.
That's the worst that can happen. So apply enough glue on it so that it lasts during the whole day. this is kind of the final look for the full glam, the woodsy look, if you don't want to apply lashes. So it's very green, it's very gold, but we'll show you what it looks like with the eyelashes applied.
Again, when you're applying eyelashes, just take your mirror and look down so that you can have a better feel, and you can pull it to the end so that it just blends in nicely with your own eyelashes. Hey guys, so next up we're going to do some blush. I'm going to use my Luxie 650 Pro Precision Tapered brush. I'm going to use the Morphe palette in 8C Cool Pro, and I'm going to use the color Drama. So it's very dramatic. It's like the purplish color there, and it's not that pigmented.
Yeah, it's a very soft blush.
It's a very soft blush.
Yeah, if you're gonna do more of a plum or a purple lipstick look with this green, that is recommended. Go in for a darker purple or pink blush color, but if you are gonna do a nude lip with this, or a little bit of a darker nude lip, go in with a nice coral or a peachy color for your cheeks. It would really complement each other very nicely.
Okay, so that's our look, guys. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and leave us comments below.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like these videos and you do want to see more, please let us know what you want to see more of. We are going to do a lot of makeup reviews and makeup tutorials and little beauty drip lessons. So please watch out for the next upcoming videos that's going to come out. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.